What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming and checking us out. I'm T,
I'm Renee.
and we are the Life is Real channel. Today, we are coming at y'all with our first video. We just want to talk about the Nia Long and the Celtics head coach situation. We're just going to, review the video that's out here, and we're just going to give our thoughts on it. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into the video.
Let's get it.
Udoka, you gotta be the stupidest dude in the world. You gotta be the stupidest dude in the world. This is your baby mother. This is your baby mother. This is Nia Long. You had this. And look what you did. Nia, if you see in this video, man, it's okay. I could be a friend. You need a shoulder. I got you. Just friends. Not trying to do anything more. But, Emmy, man, come on, man. Come on.
Let's face it, Nia Long is a very beautiful actress. I mean, even in her later years, she is still very attractive. And a lot of men would be happy to have her. So when we found out that our brother Ime Udoka got with her, we were all happy for the guy. And I want you to watch this other clip of this young lady who feels like somebody like Nia Long should never be cheated on.
Cheating on Nia Long is crazy. Cheating on Nia Long is crazy. Cheating on Nia Long is crazy. I know every time some man cheats on a beautiful, sought-after celebrity woman, right, people are like, it can happen to the best of us. Cheating on Nia Long is crazy.
All right, we get it. Nia Long is absolutely too sexy for any man to cheat on her. But really, the story is not about Nia Long so much as it is about Ime Udoka. Let's talk about this, guys. Rewind, Emma!
Okay, so my whole thoughts on that part right there. It seems like both people kind of took the stance that Nia, the guy and the girl, they're both taking the stance that Nia Long is so attractive and it would just be so crazy to cheat on her. And I just don't really see it that way. I just kind of feel like, if the I forget the head coach's name of the Celtics. But Udoka. But I just know that if he messed around with somebody, considering he's a head coach of an NBA team, I would think that he has plenty of options and money. So I mean, if he messed around with somebody, I would not think it's because he thought Nia Long wasn't worthy or because she's not a good enough a woman, or because I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think that when you're dealing with men that have a lot of options, they might mess around with other women. And if they do, generally, I don't think it has anything to do with their main woman not doing what they supposed to in their eyes. Or you get what I'm saying?
I do. It's really interesting when someone's trying to force feed you something. And I love Nia Long, but it's interesting. I'm hearing a lot of the black community say, oh, you can't cheat on her. You can't cheat on her. And I do start the question, well, what makes her, that attractive, and what makes her a woman that's good enough not to cheat on?
She is attractive.
I mean, of course no, look, I love her. I don't want my women to be cheated on. I don't want to be cheated on, okay? But it's interesting. Like, I'm hearing something missing from the conversation. Like, she should not be cheated on because she's Nia Long. And what are the characteristics of Nia Long that make her
uncheatable?
Like I hear she's sexy. I hear she's attractive, and we've always envied her growing up and things like that. But is that what makes a person not cheatable?
Well, see, all of those are traits about Nia Long, and even the things that you were saying had a lot to do with Nia Long. And me, again, I don't think it has anything to do with Nia Long. I just feel like guys in a position that this coach is, that most likely has way more options than the average dude. I think that, sometimes men are just going to do what they want to do, and it just doesn't have to do with Nia Long's looks, her age, or any of that. That's my honest opinion.
Can I say something really quickly?
Of course.
Because, if we're pushing the narrative that, oh, she looks good, that's why she shouldn't be cheated on. I mean, isn't that sending the wrong message to women? I'm just wondering, as a woman, now that I'm older, it's like that it takes a lot more, to be kept, and
That's
it takes
real.
a lot more to, know your value and things like that, and understand the game of marriage, the business of marriage.
That's real. But it is a heck of a lot of value in a woman's looks, though. So I definitely encourage all you ladies to do whatever you can do to make yourself, look well and healthy. But no doubt about it, I agree with Renee. It takes way more than that, especially to get a guy, in my opinion, of value. If you want to be his main chick, I think it's going to take more than good looks. Did you want to say anything else?
Yeah, I know it's not popular to think this way, but it's we need to understand what's going on in a man's head, and it's like I'm starting to hear what men are saying over and over again. It doesn't have anything to do with her, but as a woman, it hurts. It's like
it could, but in my personal opinion, and again, that's all these are, y'all, is our opinions, But in my personal opinion, because I don't know all the details. I'm, we're not in their home,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So, but in my opinion, from the outside looking in, I would not think that it's because of something Nia Long did or whatever the case may be. I think it's probably just this man got options. The opportunity probably presented itself. He saw something he liked, and it was what it was. I mean, but this is based off what I know, because we don't really know much about the story at all. But we are actually about to bring y'all another clip that we came across later in the day. So who knows? Maybe this will change my opinion about the whole thing. So let's get into that clip.
Yeah.
So last night I spoke on this Ime Udoka situation without having all the facts. And I think as a part of the media, often the media speaks to something, and when they're wrong, they won't come out and say it. And since I'm a part of the media now, and I try not to be like everyone else, I try to, report and talk with facts and honesty. And I clearly have to say last night, without knowing all the facts, I spoke on Ime Udoka's defense. And after finding out the facts after I spoke, I erased what I posted, because this situation in Boston is deep, it's messy, it's 100 times uglier than any of us thought, and that's why I erased what I said. Some things happened that I can't condone, I can't back, and it's not my place to tell you what happened. If it ends up coming out, it ends up coming out. But that was the reason why I erased my post last night, because after I posted it, I got a call from someone who had all the details, and shit is deep. So, man, praying for everybody involved. Hope everyone gets through this. And I saw a lot of blogs picked up what I said, even though it was only on my page for like 2 minutes. So hopefully they pick this up too, for me being wrong and jumping out there without the facts. So that's where I'm gonna leave it. God bless, and I hope everyone has a good weekend.
All right, y'all. So you just saw the second video. Matt Barnes talking about the situation. He didn't really give us any more new info. I don't think, but I did see on the post it said something about the coach being suspended for the whole 22-23 season. I don't know if you know, Renee, but the Celtics, they went to the finals last year.
I heard.
Yeah, they went to the finals last year, so that's pretty big. So with that being said, maybe it is more going on with the situation, because if you cheat or have an affair, do you normally get suspended as a coach for the whole season? I do think that I also heard something else about it being with someone, a lady that works with the Celtics or something like that. So maybe it has to do with that, because he's messing with somebody that works at the company. They have those policies because he's a coach. So you're in a position of authority.
Yeah, and held to a higher standard.
Yeah, so I think at most employers, it's kind of like a manager messing with
no fraternization.
Fraternization, exactly. So I don't know if it's really something. Well, according to Matt Barnes, it's deep, So I mean, so I guess we just have to wait and see. But like we said before that video, we haven't seen. We're not in their house. We don't know everything. We're just giving our opinion. But who knows? Maybe if more information comes out about it, we'll make another video. But I still don't know much, so I guess I won't say anything else. I just kind of stand by what I said. I mean, from outside looking in, for me, I just thought it was just a man exercising his options. Nia Long, I mean, she's I guess if there's such a thing, a high value woman. She's been a big time actress for ever since I've been younger. So, maybe I figured maybe she's just not cool with it. Where some women in her position would maybe be okay with the NBA coach and him doing his thing. But maybe Nia Long feels like I'm Nia Long.
Just okay.
You're not gonna cheat on me. I mean, but I don't know. What do you think?
Man, it is loaded. Cheating is not cool. It's not cool. Is it really worth it? I mean, you said a lot about a man exercising his options.
Yeah. A lot of women view it as cheating, and I guess if you two don't have an established agreement, it is cheating. But again, this is an NBA coach. So I mean, I don't know what they talked about. But I would again think that a NBA coach, most likely a millionaire, has way more options than the average dude. So.
Is a high value man worth the cheating? I don't know.
Well, that's something that you have to ask the woman. I mean, Nia Long, I'm sure that she has her own money, but I would think even for women with their own money, once they get older, it would get to a point where they want something like it ain't just about somebody taking care of them because they can take care of themselves. I mean, at some point, women want something real, right?
Yes, and I'm hearing that there's a lot that we don't understand about a man's thinking and how he can love her, but he can just go dibble and dabble in somebody else, just because you got options. That's a very interesting thing because, with of course, men wouldn't want it the other way around. Of course.
Yeah. Well, we don't really operate the same.
No,
I mean, I think that there's a lot of reasons why. It's just. Yeah, I mean, I think that's comparing apples to oranges. I think in most things, I don't think it's proper to compare what a man is doing to a woman, what a woman is doing, or to compare what a woman is doing to what a man's doing. I mean, I think that in this case, it would kind of suit a woman's narrative, because there's some women that would want to be able to do the same thing as a man, but like. I mean, but you don't hear guys saying things like, I mean, women can kind of cry themselves out of situations sometimes. I mean, you don't hear guys saying, well, why can't we do that? Why can't we cry ourselves out of situations? I mean, it just is what it is. I think we accept the double standards because double standards exist.
Yes, they do.
And I think that we accept, we as men, generally speaking, accept the double standards that are not in our favor, but we also accept the double standards that are in our favor. And there are some double standards that work in our favor. And from my observation, women don't mind the double standards that work in their favor. They just don't like the one where men are able to kind of move around and mess around and dibble and dabble, as you said, and we're not judged as harshly. I think that's the only difference. I think either way it's kind of frowned upon, but I mean, we all know, like, for having a lot of women, a guy could be called a player, but for the very same thing, for a woman,
she's called a hoe.
She's called a hoe. I mean, but yeah, I mean, double standards exist. I mean, it is what it is. Like, generally, guys don't get in clubs for free, but women do. Well,
I don't want us to get too far off topic, but as far as
true.
This conversation and the Nia Long and her fiance.
I think we getting long into this one too. I mean, you right. We are kind of getting off topic. I'm gonna let you finish your point, but yeah, we probably need to go ahead and wrap this video up.
Yeah. So I know in 2015 they said that this couple was engaged. So this is a long engagement, and then he's getting the perks of the marriage.
Who was
contract.
Engaged in 2015?
Nia Long and her.
And the head coach? Mm-hmm. They've been engaged for 7 years? Mm-hmm. Wow. So, I didn't know that.
Oh, man. That's what I'm saying. So it's like every story that I'm getting wind of, I'm hearing more little bits and pieces of information that make this, it's interesting that we are all talking about it. Of course, I'm really sorry that they have to experience this out in the public. I mean,
it's part of being a celebrity.
It's
what it is.
But yeah, it's cool that Matt Barnes did apologize too once he received some, correct information. We would do the same as well if we receive something, need to correct it. But yes, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm sure y'all have some thoughts.
Yeah, she rapping.
He was just rapping. But anyway, we will continue.
Yeah, y'all. So please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. We really appreciate the love and support. And until next time, peace.
Bye.